Players just about ready here. All right, folks, we are underway. Here's Tommy Yore. Second place finisher at the tour kickoff in open singles this year to Ryan Moore. But Tommy's one of the best singles players in the world. And he's just getting better. Every time I see him, he gets better. Tries to go out and back down the middle there. Jacob Balcos blocks it off the table. Both men work in the same passing series pretty much. From the 2 to 5, that is. And here's our first look at Jacob Balcos. And what he did there was go after that post up and tried to set himself up with a little dead bar cookie on that post up of Tommy Yore. So we'll see if we see more of that. And Tommy used it the first time I've seen anyone use it at the tour kickoff versus Ryan Moore's reverse defense. So it's a new little wrinkle people are starting to use here. All right, here's Tommy Yore. He's just been crushing monster shots and not really even worrying about, like in the DYP, he was just crushing deep corners and not even looking at the middle early, just going to town on these monster corners. But he's got the middles too. He just didn't really need to use them. He's just crushing these giant pull sides and giant push sides. All right, still 0-0 here in this first game. 3 out of 5 matchup. It will be win by 2 if we get to that 5th game. Here's Tommy Yore. Try to go out to that push side. Didn't get it out all the way. So picked up by Balcos. And taken right back by Tommy Yore. And goes push side there to get on the board first. And Tommy Yore just has such good defense on every rod. Jacob hard along the wall there. Reverse. Blocked his push side up off the table. All right, Jacob with that brush down. Tommy reversed. And try to go out to that push side again, blocked up off the table. All right, Tommy rocking, changing his speed. Little rock now. Couple of taps and a big monster push. Wall pass squeaks through. Chance for Jacob to cut the lead to 1. And Jacob does so, push side there. Timeout. Yeah, anything can happen in the first match of the day, I feel like. Beautiful bounce pass. And back down the middle there. 3-1 here in game one. Jacob through the lane. Blocked up off the table there. And Tommy's asking Jacob if he got him. Tommy's going to take it back on the 5. Yeah, so with the jarring rules now, like you don't get it back on the 3. It goes back to your 5 anyways. It's a bad rule and everyone knows it, right? Like you're not fixing the problem then. But that's the new rule. All right, Tommy up through the lane there. And brushes this one up off that back down option. Chance to go up 4-1 in this opening game. And goes down the middle. Possession for Jacob here. And blocked up off the table by Tommy. Yeah, he's just really good with that reverse. Really smooth, jumping out both ways. All right, quick dish to the 3 for Tommy. Chance to close out game 1. Pull side blocked. Right back to his 3. It's a little bounce pass from the 2 bar. Tommy Yore, big pull, closes game 1. All right, Jacob Balcos puts the ball into play. Tries to go through the lane, couldn't hold on. And Tommy goes up through the lane. And Tommy picks this one up on the 3. And got around Jacob on the pull side there. Just a big monster shot. That's what I'm telling you. He's been doing all weekend. Just missed off the post there, and then Tommy saw an opportunity and took it. Jacob down a couple in the second game. Tommy with the reverse. And the way he uses that with such little movement looks awesome. Like, I gotta get that. I'm working too hard back there. But you still have to be fast just at the last moment. All right, Tommy along the wall. Try to go down the middle that time. Blocked by Jacob. And put in the back of the goal by Tommy's 5. And Jacob down 3 now in the second game. And just can't get anything going. The reverse of Tommy Yore has just been perfect. Jacob's got 1 push side snake shot so far. All right. After that timeout, Balcos through the high lane. We got the music on now. Maybe that'll help him. It's just the morning match, you guys. Morning matches are so tough. And Tommy Yore is just playing perfect, though. Like, his defense is just so sound. There, Jacob gets one to go. A really good push side. Best shot of the match there. But he's going to have his hands full with Tommy Yore. Passing well, shooting well. Everything's working. Mis-executes that time. And that was a shot, I think. Ball pass taken away. And Tommy Yore comes right back with a shot of his own. And a wide open pull kick. Tommy Yore just rolling right now. And once again, special thanks to Ben Groth, owner of Good Nature E-Vapor, for hosting our open singles event. All right, this is game 3. Do or die for Jacob Balcos. You have to train yourself to watch defense, people. Your eye is drawn to the ball, so you train yourself to watch the goalie. And look at what Tommy Yore is doing. Look at how smooth that reverse is and how he eases out to each corner. All right, here's Jacob defending. And gets a block here. Last year, Jacob was the runner-up in the open singles to Tony, and he played Tony really tough. Took the first 2 games in the King Seat match for sure. And I think it went 5 games in the final 2. But the King Seat match, I know Jacob took those first 2 games, and then Tony, the GOAT, does his thing and grinds it out and comes back there. And down the middle there for Tommy Yore, evening it up at 1. All right, Jacob sticks up through the lane there. Beautiful job of being patient by Jacob and then just burying that dead bar pull side. That's what he's got to do. You can't take quick opportunities on Tommy Yore. You're not going to get a quick one. If Munoz can't get a quick one on him, you're not going to either. You're not going to get enough to live off of anyway. And look at that deep pull side from the top of the goal. So you get to read that defense like a pull shooter, basically. It's a different game. All right, here's Jacob. Patient Jacob Balcos is killing it now. 3-2 here in game 3. A lot of work left to do for Jacob Balcos. And off a man and in. All right, Jacob with that little Joe Rhodes high lane. And see, he went back to the quick one, and guess what happened? It got blocked. Yeah, the quick stuff will probably work on 90% of everybody else. But you got to do some serious reading against Tommy Yore. Because his game is so polished that it's not going to be possible for you to keep up if you're just hoping for an easy, quick one. All right, timeout, Jacob Balcos. Jacob has game point here. He's really warming up now. Neither player's really had warm-up time. Tommy had maybe 5 minutes on Jacob Balcos to warm up before the match, but neither one warmed up, anything significant. All right, Tommy quickly along the wall there, chance to tie it up. And not much of a hole, but you got to keep moving on Tommy Yore. Oh, nice pass. The Joe Rhodes special once again. All right, chance to close out game 3. Jacob Balcos. Dead bar, folks. And he's got to be feeling a little better after that performance. Hey, good morning out there in the chat room. RJ says turn the mic up. Just wide there was the pull side effort of Tommy Yore. Taken away here. Push side block. And Jacob gets a scoring opportunity now. And the push side effort ties that up. Rolls to a stop. Jacob will put it back into play from goal. Another quick one, another block. Well, how quiet is it out there, RJ? I know we're not in church, but maybe you could just turn up your sound. Can anybody else verify that we're too quiet out there? All right, Tommy back down along the wall. Try to go down the middle. Another chance here. Just wide. Timeout, Tommy Yore. Just missed off the post. Everyone says the volume's fine, RJ. Turn up your volume, buddy. All right, out to the push and back down the middle. Gives Tommy Yore a 2-1 lead here in this fourth game. All right, up through the lane there. Left hook attempt picked off by Jacob Balcos. And he's been great when he's been patient. Comes back to him this time after the block. So I just wouldn't waste chances on the quick ones. I don't think you're gonna fool Tommy Yore that way. Stoppage in play. Oh, they're looking for someone's ball here. Tommy with that bounce pass. Can't believe how hard he hits that thing. Push side sprayed wide. And just off the post with Jacob. And then Tommy tries the same thing again. He got one of those in the last game. Nice wall pass there, Jacob Balcos. Jacob out of St. Louis Park, a suburb of Minnesota. A suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. "17 years old is this kid. All right, Jacob brushes that one down. Chance to tie it up at 2. Left hook attempt ends up on Tommy's 3-row. A chance to take a 3-1 lead. And moved it out to the push side and then ripped that deep pull. Delay wall. That's what he needed. Everything's a chore getting through, like just to get anything through Tommy Yore's defense on that near wall. Just like Tony. It's tough, man. Good brush down there. All right, chance to take a 4-1 lead. Tommy Yore looking big pull. Try to take it out to the little push off of that setup. Another left hook attempt. Ooh, and Tommy sticks that one up. Maybe we call that the Tommy Yore stick up on the far wall and the Tommy Yore stick up on the near wall. Pull side. Match point, Tommy Yore. Jacob through the high lane. Just missed that one off the post. But it was a patient, good read, and that's what he needs to do right now. Tommy along the near wall. Another chance to close out the match.
Players, we are giving you details from this weekend's roller events. If you win your money, come on and celebrate, please.
Little Rock. Try to go down the middle. I think that's generally what people think when you're doing a Little Rock, is they should. That the middle is coming. Big Rock, they're looking for the corners. All right, Jacob through the lane. And if you're just rocking from center dot, you're playing right into that good spacing that Tommy Yore has. It's going to be tough to score any points that way. You got to move them around, get them off of those marks. All right. Another chance for Tommy Yore to close out the match. Jacob's got the last 2 blocks. Goes down the middle, and it jumps back out. Tommy Yore moving on.